Tuesday, the 17th of November, and we've got Mac action tonight. Maction, whatever you want to call it, but Mac play. We've instead of 3 games, unfortunately, we have 1 canceled, but we have 2 betting selections for you tonight. So I think this is going to be 2 blowout games, and 2 huge spreads. So it's always trying to find value in these type of games, and that's what we are looking at today. So I do think they'll find some value. I have a play in both games with 1 best bet, so we'll cover the best bet second. But hope everybody was in on our NFL plays last night. We gave out the under and the Vikings, and both of those cash. So hope everybody was in on that. So as always, don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe, notifications, share, all that stuff. And then make sure, if you haven't done so, put your comments of what you like into the comment bar, because of course you have a lot of people after the fact to say what they picked in the games. Only way to prove what you like is to put it in the comments. So if you like first half, the game, the total, the side, if you like prop bets for tonight, go ahead and put it in the comment section and let us know. If you have questions or something, let us know. Put it on the screen. We'll bring it up and see if I can answer it, or maybe even other people in the comment section will answer it. So make sure you do that. All right, so we got Tuesday action here. And the first game we're looking at is going to be the 7 o'clock game, Buffalo at Bowling Green. And, of course, Buffalo, the favorite to win the MAC this year. And they got a little revenge last week, winning big and against Miami of Ohio. And now they face maybe the worst team, if not the worst, the second worst team in the conference, Bowling Green. And the line is 31.5. Buffalo minus 31.5 with a total of 59 points. Yes, I said that right, 31.5. And, usually you give me all these points, I'm kind of a sucker for them when you get me 4+ touchdowns, but Akron is not good. Don't get confused. Last week, Akron did cover, one of the rare times in the last few seasons they've covered. But the one key last week was banged up in subpar quarterback play last week. I just don't think you're going to see that this week. So I'm sorry, that was the Akron game. Bowling Green lost to Kent State. So Bowling Green, has lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against the spread going back, 5 straight, both straight up and against spread going back to November 13th of last year. And now we have Buffalo here that is just the opposite. They're 5-0 against the spread going back to last year. And I just think they're the better team. Not only obviously on offense, where they're really good. I think that defensive line, that's the key for Buffalo. The defensive line is really, really good. And, when they get up big late, don't worry. Bowling Green's going to continue to pour it on. Buffalo's going to continue to pour it on Bowling Green, because Bowling Green hasn't been able to stop anybody. Let's see, they've given up on the year already 62 to Kent State last week, and 38, and Toledo could have scored more in that opening 38-3 win. So I'm going to lay the points, and I do like the over here. And the reason why I do like the over, and what's a little worrisome, I know a lot of people have chirped me on this, is that you're going to need Bowling Green to score some points to get this over. I do think Buffalo gets 40+ tonight, probably in the mid-40s. But you're going to need Bowling Green to kick in, 2 touchdowns to get that over. So my best play is going to be on Buffalo, minus the points at 31.5. And in this matchup, my best play is actually in the other game, Akron Zips at Kent State. And we'll get to that in a second. So, all right, so that's the first game we like for tonight. See a couple people in here. Josh likes the Zips, and Gerald likes under in the Buffalo Bowling Green game. So we're on the opposite side of that one. I'm not upset. But my best play is going to be on Buffalo minus. But don't forget, if you haven't done so, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Usually I go live between 4 and 5 Eastern Standard Time every day. Sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. So if you turn on that notification at YouTube, or if you like the page at Facebook, you'll make sure you get notified when I do go live and you don't miss it. And if you're, doing something, you can always, of course, watch it after the fact. But most importantly, leave a comment. Tell us who you like tonight, or if you have questions, suggestions, whatever you like, put it in the comments. We'll try to bring it on the screen if it's a question. If, of course, other people want to answer it, that's always welcome as well. But share, tell your friends, all that stuff, because the more people that we have watch these videos, obviously, the more of them I will do. All right, so Blake, let's see. He likes Akron under the 17.5 tonight. I could see that. All right, so my best play is going to be in this late, in the afternoon, the 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game, Akron at Kent State. Remember, the Miami of Ohio game is canceled. Miami versus Ohio is canceled. That was supposed to be tonight as well. And those, of course, are big rivals, so it's too bad. So Akron at Kent State, that's going to be one of my best plays tonight. Kent State's 26.5-point favorite with a total of 59. When you look at this matchup, Kent State's offense is really good. I mean, they poured it on Bowling Green last week. And yes, Bowling Green is not good. But, a win, an impressive win is an impressive win. They won 62-24. Week before, they beat a very good Eastern Michigan team, 27-23. I think that Eastern Michigan team is one of those under-the-radar teams. Been really good against the spread for us for the last year or two. So I like that Eastern Michigan team. And, but I will say, you give Akron a little credit. Last week, 24-10. Ohio had banged up quarterback, and that was a big deal. Plus, he's a freshman. So I think that was the reason why they did lose, but they did cover in that one. The line was 27.5, so they easily covered. But the opening game, 58-13 to a Western Michigan team that really struggled, needed a miracle to win last week. So I think you're going to see Akron have a really hard time. If they thought Western Michigan had a good offense, watch out, because this team is probably just as talented. Against State 1,000 points. Yeah, we had the Vikings -3 money. I like Buffalo in the first half for Mr. Lee. Buffalo big. All right, so the best bet for the night. That's good timing. Rude Boy Flurry asked who the best bet. The best bet for the night, like I said, I like Buffalo, another one minus the points. But unfortunately, I don't see how you get past Kent State. As a handicapper, I'm looking for value, and I think this one is going to be 40 points. I just think Akron's not going to score, and I think I'm pretty sure Kent State's going to get their 40. How does Akron get past, say, 10, 12, 14 points? I just don't know. And I think you just have to lay the big number here. And, someone said the under. I could see the under because I could see this game be like 40-3. 45-3 type game. So to me, I think you just lay the number with Kent State. I think they win and win big. Akron's been terrible the last few seasons against the spread. So not only do they lose games a lot, but they lose them against the spread. So, but tell us who you like. Put it in the comments who you like. Hit that thumbs up button so that way we know you like what we're doing here. Leave a comment, a suggestion. If you have an answer, or someone else has a question, answer it, whatever. But make sure you tell us who you like before the game starts. Everybody after the game is 100% picking games. Or at halftime, people will tell me, oh, that's not going to cover it. Well, I have to pick the games before, so why don't you pick the games before too? So put it in the comments. Tell us who you like, and we'll continue to do these. And like I try to do this every day.